Breaking right now is the chopper crash details at Ankerdepalli. The Indian Air Force chopper crash visuals are there on your screens. Reportedly, the pilot ejected safely. My colleague Krishna Murthy joining me on phone line from Hyderabad. I believe, Krishna Murthy, it's a training jet that crashed. Give us more details.
That is exactly a training jet took off from the Hakimpet Air Force Station, which is on the outskirts of Hyderabad, at around 10 a.m. That's when the flight left. But immediately, as soon as it went about 5 kilometers in Kesaram district, police headquarters district, at a place called Ankerdepalli, the flight crash landed. Now, the Air Force officials are yet to confirm on the reason for the crash, but then there were 3 pilots who were inside the training jet, and they ejected just before it crashed. So the pilots are safe, and that's what the Air Force officials are right now looking for details as to what exactly happened and what went through. But right as of now, the details which we have is that the 3 training pilots who were there who took off from the Hakimpet Air Force Station are safe.
Tell us more about the place where it has crashed. We know that it's Ankerdepalli. We are beaming those visuals, and the jet, this chopper, in fact, has caught fire, completely damaged. Thankfully, like you're reporting, 3 pilots ejected safely.
Yes, exactly. 3 pilots just in time had ejected before the crash happened. And this is actually a place which is on the outskirts of Hyderabad, which is there's a bushy area where there's hardly any inhabitants, luckily, because last time, 4 years ago, there was a training camp which was being held at the same Air Force station, but then the flight landed in a very populated area, and 12 people had died back then. But then this is something where this training jet actually took off and crash landed in a forest area, which is marshland. So there are hardly any inhabitants in that place, and luckily there was no loss of life because of this. But then the training jet is what the Air Force officials are telling us is something which has been completely damaged. It caught fire, as we can see in the visuals. But then as of now, we can say that there's no casualties as such, but the Air Force officials are looking into the reason for because this is something which is
thankfully
highly
the 3
unlikely
pilots
here
ejected
in Hyderabad.
safely. Okay. All right. Many thanks, Krishnamurthy, for those details on that story.